Well, it's that time of year again. Kids love it or hate it when stores start rolling out their back-to-school displays. But as parents are making their shopping lists, there's one item that they're going to need to add, perhaps depending on where they live. Masks, the third most populous school district in the country, Chicago, will now require staff and students to mask up heading into this school year. That's despite new CDC guidelines that require masks only for those who haven't been vaccinated yet. New York and Los Angeles haven't announced what they're going to do in light of these new guidelines. As you can imagine, not everyone is happy with that decision. Joining us now, ALLISON WEINGER, who along with other parents from Manhattan's Upper West Side have filed a lawsuit to demand the reopening of New York public schools 5 days a week and is fighting the mask mandates. ALLISON, you've got two 7-year-olds. They're twins. Make your case. Why don't they need to wear masks?
You know, I think that we've seen that given the similar end results in COVID infections among all 50 states, it's obvious that masks have little to no benefit since all states have had different policy with it. We look at the rest of the world, and in Western Europe, I think all of the countries there have had no masks. The kids have been going to school throughout the whole pandemic, and they haven't been masked this whole time. And again, similar results to what we have seen in New York.
Yeah, the Upper West Side is one of the most liberal areas in America. I think you'd agree with that. And masks have become kind of political. Are your political views changing over this? Are you some lifelong Republican on the Upper West Side who's finally making a stand?
Yeah, you know, I'm a Democrat. I've been a Democrat my whole life.
Okay.
I really just wish that both parties, that the Democratic Party can come together and they can look at the science. I wish that I'm curious on where the mayor and the governor have looked at the research, and I would hope that they'd be a little bit more transparent with us to show us why they've decided that. Mayor de Blasio recently came out and said that the kids will be masked, and we have no idea what the metrics are for that. So
yeah, what the measures are, when they need to be masked, you know, and what number of cases they do or don't. Nothing's been shared. We had Dr.
So
Amash.
he said all kids will be masked in the city.
Yeah, no, but they didn't say why. They didn't say at what case level they'd take it off or why they made the decision. We had Dr. Amash Jha, one of the leading researchers into the science, and listen to the argument he made about wearing masks in school, and then we'll check in. Take a listen.
Thank God we're like getting kids back into school full time.
Yeah, for sure.
We should just celebrate that. Mask or no mask. All right. Now, the second issue is why should vaccinated people wear masks? Well, one major reason is we can't tell who's vaccinated and who's not. Schools are not requiring vaccinations. They're afraid to check vaccination status. And therefore, if they know they're going to have a lot of unvaccinated people in their midst, it's just much easier to make a broad mandate for everybody.
Thoughts?
Yeah, you know, I'm still looking at the research that I hear from Europe, and they're all saying that they're holding off with the vaccines for under 16 right now.
Right, they are.
And despite these claims of schools driving this wave, we see actually in England there was a report that said kids aged 2 to 11 now are the lowest estimated prevalence of all ages under 35, despite being totally unvaccinated, no masks anywhere, and full-time school for 4 months.
Wow.
So that is really promising.
You think about Mayor de Blasio putting down this mandate and the issues you guys have had in terms of trying to get your kids back into school. Are the teachers' unions playing any role in this?
Unfortunately, they are. I think we've all seen them play out. They've been very strong. I would hope that the mayor is
probably strongly not supporting you guys, right?
Exactly,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, all right. ALLISON, come back and talk to us. Is this